Hi, my name is Dave from Battles, and you're watching Google Music. I definitely believe in extraterrestrials, for sure. I don't know if they're among us, but I think it's pretty evident that there's probably some other life out there, because the universe is so gigantic. If extraterrestrials came down to the United States today, I would probably play them Sundome. I think there's a lot of heady people that really appreciate our music, but I think that our music is attractive to many other people, not just musos, and we don't consider ourselves to be like that. The essence of Battles really starts with really simple little parts that create this bigger picture of a more complicated thing. It's really a culmination of the different interests that the three of us have, and how we kind of find that common ground where everybody's kind of challenging themselves and happy with what they're contributing. Losing a member has been extremely liberating for Battles. We're at a point where we're feeling a little bit stagnant or complacent. You don't want to deal with that when you're going through it. Of course you want everything to be happy and you stay the same band you were forever. As a three-piece, it's you have the privilege of learning how to be in a band again with the same two other people that you've been in a band with for 9 years. So it becomes this completely new learning experience, and almost this fresh boost into the same band again, where you get to enjoy what you're doing, and there's a lot more space to work with. The Caribbean influence on Gloss Drop isn't necessarily something that we had deliberately tried to get across. I think it was just something that stemmed from experimenting with different sounds and techniques and new pedals and stuff. There's actually no steel drums on the album at all. It's an octave pedal that I'm using to get that sound out of my guitar. Percussion-wise, John had a whole bag of tricks. While we were in the studio, it was the winter. It was a long time, and it was the winter, and I think we were kind of vicariously living through this sunnier light at the end of the tunnel. The way that we write is so visceral in a way that it's putting together a puzzle in a sense, and it becomes this leapfrogging process of writing music and writing in our songs. So the initial idea that happens as a song ends up being a completely different world by the time we get to the point where we can kind of consider it to be a completed piece. We didn't want to put out a strictly instrumental album, so we had a couple songs that we wanted to have vocalists on. We just made a wish list of different vocalists, and Gary Newman was definitely the pie in the sky. There's no way this is, he's gonna go for this. He was very receptive to the idea of collaborating. He told us that he thought we were really weird. There's a lot of similarities between who he is and what he's done and where we're at in this, at two totally different times, two totally different bands, but there is some sort of attraction there between the two of us. The most important part for collaborating with somebody like Gary Newman is that you maintain the synthesis of being able to have a battle song with Gary Newman on it, and not play into the Gary Newman world too much and not play into the Battles world too much. If you're gonna write experimental music like we're writing, that there's got to be an element of not taking yourself so seriously, and to just have fun with it. If it's something that you can get behind, you enjoy it, then I think that it translates to other people and they can have fun with it as well. And that's kind of the bottom line.